soil. It's almost physically painful to watch, knowing what we know now, and, we didn't know what you didn't know, but knowing what we know now and knowing how devastating that tillage is, it's really hard, and it's such a simple thing to fix, but it's tradition for everybody, The education piece is so key. We've got acquaintances that they attend one event and they know it all. They're gonna go home and they're gonna make it fail because they knew it all. So I would encourage all of y'all to continue to go to these events and learn. And if you see somebody doing these practices, go ask them what they've learned and what their mistakes were, because that's the best thing about these classes is everybody's willing to share their story. You have to, or it won't work.
My biggest disappointment coming up here was the cover crops that I saw planted on a bunch of these prevent plant acres. They are gonna fail, or they're gonna do more damage to the soil than good.
I need more on that comment.
I went past a lot of fields that are 100% radish and turnip.
Oh, okay.
We're just got the wrong carbon to nitrogen ratio.
Agreed.
Hey, Joe, you got to answer the question.
I thought I had a little more time.
But we'll hear Abby first.
Oh, gosh, okay.
Come on now, let it out. It's off the record.
Is it off the record?
Yeah.
I see a lot of cameras here,
Yeah.
Gabe. I think one of the most frustrating things I see is a farmer that I know has been using no-till practices or cover crops or any soil health practice, and then if I drive by their field and I see that things have changed and they've gone back to tillage, and I get really sad about that, because I just wish they would have called me, or they would have called somebody and asked, what could they try, what could they do, what isn't working, or have somebody just look at their field with them, because I think this journey is done alone so many times that people feel like they don't have somebody to call, and I think that's where a lot of us in here, as working for organizations or as mentors, as other people, can really step in and help with that, because I think most people just need to know that somebody cares. So I think that's probably the most frustrating thing for me. The other thing that I see, I have two frustrating things, I guess, is on social media when there's shaming going on for practices being used. I don't feel like this is a space for that. And I think we can be encouraging. I think we can provide information. We can share links. We can, there's so much out there that we can share that I don't think there's any room for shaming other people into practices. I think encouraging is the way to go.
Yeah, I guess my big one is always my key is just massive erosion for senseless reasons, I guess. Management decisions that just completely contribute, every step of the way contribute to the event that's inevitable to happen. And that, just seems so senseless, and there's so many simple steps along the way to not cost the producer anything to do that, but to avoid, the vast majority of those erosion events.